The federal health authorities also recommend that you continue to wear your mask when you go outside. How long will this continue? Well, according to Yahoo News, experts say it's, quote, not entirely clear when it will be considered okay for people who are fully vaccinated to stop wearing masks. At some point, no one's asking this, but everyone should be. What is this about? If vaccines work, why are vaccinated people still banned from living normal lives? Honestly, what's the answer to that? It doesn't make any sense at all. If the vaccine is effective, there is no reason for people who have received the vaccine to wear masks or avoid physical contact. So maybe it doesn't work and they're simply not telling you that. Well, you hate to think that, especially if you've gotten 2 shots. But what's the other potential explanation? We can't think of one.
Last night, Tucker Carlson went anti-vax, and he went all the way anti-vax. I'm actually gonna make the case that he has gone more anti-vax than all of the anti-vax people that you've heard of throughout your life. The Jenny McCarthy's, the randos on Instagram, and let me make the case for what I mean by that. Because as we showed you earlier, Tucker Carlson said, they're lying to you, the vaccines don't work. Sure, he tried to pretend that he's wording it as just asking questions. That's the message people get out of that block. And here is why that's worse than regular anti-vaxxers. And correct me if I'm wrong, maybe there's insanity I haven't seen. But the vast majority of the anti-vax sentiment I've seen in my life is, don't give your kids vaccines because they'll get autism or whatever. They still admit that the vaccines work though. They just have side effects that they're not telling you about. He's gone way past that. He's saying, we're administering hundreds of millions of doses of a fluid that doesn't do anything. And it's all been faked by these corporations and by the government. Biden is lying about it, and Trump is lying about it, by the way. That seems to be lost on the Tucker Carlson fans, that Trump lied about the whole thing. Jenny McCarthy says she at least admits that it protects you from the diseases. Tucker Carlson won't even go that far. He's blown way past Candace Owens on this thing. This is as anti-vax as you could possibly be. And he says it with a sort of dull look on his face that makes it seem as if it's maybe kind of rational. It's not, it's insanity.
This is he needed the opportunity to have another angle at it. Like you said, he's got to blow by the other things because been there, done that, seen it, heard it, side effects, yeah. Autism, sure thing. Effectiveness, sure, whatever. But now he has to go back. He needs to reinvent it every night. Like I was saying, like there's a new, you can't keep telling your kid, or maybe you can, some kids. You can't keep telling the same bedtime story every night. The same boogeyman is under the bed every night. And eventually the kid goes, okay, the boogeyman has been under my bed for 5 years now. I'm 10. The boogeyman has not come out yet. I need something new, Dad. Sure. So Tucker, speaking to his children audience, is like, okay, so now there's a 4-headed monster. Okay, it's not the boogeyman anymore. The boogeyman got eaten because this 4-headed monster came out of the ground and ate it. Not be scared of that. He's got to reinvent it because they're gonna get tired.
It's the conspiracy theory version of the wall just got 10 feet taller. That's all it is. It's just whatever you were nervous about the vaccine because I've been telling you to be nervous about the vaccine. You should be even more nervous about the vaccine. That's all it is. And look, I think I got a reaction when I initially said in, I believe, December that Tucker Carlson was gonna turn hard against the vaccine. People acted as if that was the craziest thing ever. After all, it's Trump's vaccine. Why would they turn against it? Well, we've showed you a lot of different reasons. It is useful to scare your audience. Do you know, not only did Donald Trump like a month ago put out that statement saying people should take the vaccine, and Fox didn't cover it, by the way. Last night, he put out a presidential statement, one of his tweets on paper, that told people to take the vaccine. Have you heard about that from right-wing media? Are they talking about that? He said that after Tucker's insanity. So are they gonna engage with that? No, that's too, it makes my brain hurt. But this is just the latest crazy thing Tucker has said has been consistent for months now. Just recently, less than a week ago, he had a guest on to say that vaccine promotion could end with burning and looting and climbing up the walls of the United States Congress. What do you mean? We already had that. They did that. It wasn't about the vaccine. It was because, we really won the election, we swear. Let's see. He claimed that no one will tell him how effective COVID-19 vaccines are. The information's publicly available, and if you want, you can have the doctors, you can have the head of the CDC on, as JR said. You just choose not to. Stop that. Tucker Carlson is a mildly sentient, pointless rhetorical question. That's all he is. Yeah. Nothing he loves more than asking a question that he can get answered, but chooses not to. Let's see. He attacked Joe Biden for vaccine coercion in March. He claimed that Bill Gates controls what you can and cannot do with your own body, obviously playing into the QAnon conspiracy theory about Bill Gates and 5G chips. He said that health experts are clearly lying about the safety and effectiveness of the vaccine. That was back in February. He claimed that vaccine distribution is eugenics against white people in December. That was an early sign that he was going to turn against this whole thing. So yeah, he can say as he did, I think of myself as pretty pro-vaccine. I just sort of accidentally stumbled my way into 4 straight months of trying to terrify people about taking the vaccine. Weird how that happened.
Again, doesn't have to matter, just say it. Right now he's anti-vax, so that's okay now. But previous to that, I was totally not anti-vax. You gotta throw everything at them so that they can, whatever it is that you decide to direct their attention to that day, you've got a history of bringing it up at some point. Tomorrow he can say, yeah, you know what? I've been anti-vax at some points, but now I'm not. And like, he can go through the whole thing and be like, yeah, they're just gonna be disingenuous and pick and choose. Yeah, because if you throw everything at folks, and then on that particular night tell them that that's where you are, they're gonna believe it for some reason. I don't know why, and we already know from lawsuits from Fox News that they've defended him on. They've said no one that has any real serious thought process should believe that anything Tucker Carlson says is based in fact. His employer said that, or at least their attorneys said that in court. He's a joke. He's joking. This is entertainment. It's like watching Everybody Loves Raymond and be like, well, Raymond told me that the vaccine is gonna be a problem.
Hey, Kramer said that eventually we would be transporting oil in huge rubber balls. So I invested heavily as a result of that. That's a great way to live your life.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.